Ready, Diva? You annoying.
Man, these lyrics go in. Yeah. Put me up. This is some straight vibes.
All right. Hey, guys. I'm Nicolette.
Hey, it's your boy Will. What's happening?
Welcome to Bar2Bar, where we bring bars from your favorite song to the bar and we discuss.
Yo, we got a good one for y'all today.
So ready to go with that voice, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a sexy voice. We back. We back, baby. Yo, so today's episode, the name of today's episode is called Stripper Love.
Yep. And what
And-
song?
the name of the song is I'm In Luv with a Stripper by T-Pain.
That's a
Man,
good one.
man.
That's a good one.
Strippers.
I'm excited to hear your take on this.
Hey, we first off, shout out to all the strippers out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make y'all money the right way. You know what I mean? Doing your thing, making things go,
the
making
right way?
things pop. Yeah, the right way. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying. I just feel like
some
some people would feel like what you mean the right way.
the right way is in like not out here selling that cat. You know what I mean? Oh my bad.
You said not out here selling that.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
thought
Not out here selling that cat.
I was about to say, what type of show is this?
Whoa, I'm not saying that. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, so T-Pain, shout out to the big boy T-Pain, you know what I'm saying? Big homie.
Super talented.
Very talented, very talented. Everybody said that he couldn't sing without auto-tune. He pulled up, sung without auto-tune, shut all the haters up. Much respect, much respect. So,
Do you listen to really quick? Do you listen to any of his interviews?
I listened to one interview, the recent one, not recent one. It was one of the older ones. It was when I was, doing my research on the song and everything, and learning the backstory of "I'm In Luv with a Stripper." I listened to one of those, but like,
Oh, I know the backstory.
yeah, me too. Me
Duh, you did the fuck.
Whoa, wait, tell her watch her language, okay? Whoa,
I'm still coming down from yesterday, guys.
yeah, she's a little angry. Yesterday.
I was, not am, was angry.
Was as I said, she was a little angry.
But I'm
yesterday.
good now.
Yeah, she's straight now.
Okay. So I want to check some ID?
Yes. We're going to check some ID right now. Hopefully y'all are over the age of 21 while you taking shots with us. If you're not, do not drink. Okay? We do not promote any of that.
Yeah,
Okay?
and
No
always-
underage drinking.
And always drink responsibly.
Very much so.
Don't drink and drive.
Thank
Don't
you.
be like Will.
Whoa. See, you can't say stuff like that. Hey, she didn't mean it, okay?
Let's check some ID.
All right. So this segment is where we talk about what year the song came out and if it in fact would fit in another time period.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, the song "I'm In Luv with a Stripper" came out in 2005.
Really? Oh, I kind of wanted to guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked you that first.
2005?
What was you gonna say?
2005.
You know,
No. I was probably going to say like 07. I know it was early 2000s for sure, but I was going to say 07.
that was actually that was a good guess. That was a good guess because I actually thought it was 08, 09 time frame, and then when I looked it up, I was like, God dang, 2005. First off, I would like to say I was a freshman in high school in 2005. Depending on what time it came out, I was either a freshman or I was in the 8th grade, getting ready to go to my freshman year in high school. And
But you aging yourself.
right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what were you at? Where was you at in 2005?
I had just moved to Georgia, actually. I was
Interesting.
15. I just moved to Georgia. Wow, 2005? That takes me
Time
back, yo.
flies. It was almost 20 years ago.
Oh, my God. Don't say it. Why you said it like... Anyways, I don't want to...
Hey, I'm not saying... Hey,
That just
ain't nothing wrong
aged
with it.
us.
It aged us, and we fine as hell. Goddamn, you see me?
I think the older I get, I keep forgetting that I've been older for more than 2 decades.
I think that too. Like, seriously. I
'Cause
really
be
do.
feeling like a big kid.
What?
Like a huge kid.
What? Still wake up with the big old bowl of cereal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't go that far.
I do. My Lucky Charms, my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But hey, that's a whole nother story for another time. Back on track. I'm sorry, y'all. So, do you think that song would have fit in a different time period?
I definitely, around the Uncle Luke era,
And again, this is why we work together.
I think it would have worked then.
Like during Freaknik,
Yeah, that was early 90s, right?
Mm-hmm. Early to mid 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I
shout out
think
to
it
Uncle
would have
Luke.
worked then.
Yeah. I think, but see, back then though, also,
They did get a lot of backlash for that. Like
what
Uncle Luke.
they did. I mean, they did. I don't think they got that much backlash.
They did. He had to like go to like more than the press, like the government and all that shit.
Really?
Yeah, because dang, if you watch, there's a Netflix special called, I don't remember, but it's something about hip hop. I think it's called Hip Hop Evolution,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a series that talks about like where hip hop started and who started it, all the way to like not current like the Uzi Verts of the world current,
Right.
but close enough. I think they start somewhere maybe around the Migos, but they don't get too in depth with the Migos, but I don't know, something like that. But anyways, in that series, there's I believe it's that series. There's a part of one of the episodes that's talks about Uncle Luke and what he had to go through. So shout out to Uncle Luke. He really did pave the way for a lot of us to be able to say whatever the hell we want to on these records, including all the way down. I mean, from I'm in Love with a Stripper all the way down to like a Summer Walker, Girls Need, I Just Want Some Dick. Like,
Hey.
Girls wasn't saying that back in the day.
No,
So it
not
kind
at
of
all.
paved the way for
Not
all
at
of
all.
that being acceptable, like commercially.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pop that. Yeah, y'all about to start breaking it down. I know you would. It's all good. Hey.
Do you think T-Pain would have got flack though for falling in love with the stripper, because it was very much we don't love these hoes type of era? So do you think it would have been like, man, he done fell for the stripper, he would have got clowned?
No, I don't know. I think back then he might have, just because of the fact that, like you said, back then it was, it was bitches ain't shit but hoes, and you know what I'm saying? Like back then that's what it was. It was that era, that's what it was. They was really, in all honesty, and don't get me wrong, I love and respect all my women. But back then it was, these hoes ain't shit.
Yeah, side note, all of those records would have got canceled in this climate.
In this, oh man.
2020 and up.
Sensitive.
Canceled. I mean, it kind of have a right. But I look at music different, because I look at music as art pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't feel like it narrates their entire world. It can, but I don't think it does. But that's a whole different conversation, only because I can go like it's
we go on.
That's a lot to unpack.
I will say this. I'm glad to be a 90s baby, don't get me wrong.
Me too.
But
1900s, let's go.
1900.
Hey. Oh, my bad, I dropped
no,
it.
Yeah, you
Hold
did.
on, let's do it again.
Here we go. Hey, but I do kind of wish that I was born in the 80s. The reason I say that is because the time period of Freaknik and being able to go and like experience that, oh man.
Oh, so you wanted? Oh, okay. So
you know what I'm saying? If I was born in the 80s,
real crazy.
If I was born in the 80s, early 80s, so that I could go out and experience Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to be out there.
Didn't they have a Freaknik like a month ago here?
Yeah, that's not Freaknik.
No, I know for sure, but
yeah,
like, I mean, what was that about?
That was 21 Savage. He had his Freaknik party for his birthday.
Oh, it was Freaknik themed.
Yes, it was Freaknik themed. It was for his birthday.
Gotcha.
But yeah, let's get back on track though. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all watching, checking in with us.
Well, let's take a shot to being born in the 1900s.
1900s, and then on top of that, being born in the 1990s, 1991. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? What year was you born? I didn't mean to put on the spot like that, but you know.
I mean, they've already done the math. No, I don't care. 1990.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So respect your elders, Will.
She lucky. We just gonna say that she lucky. She lucky.
Did you eat today? Oh yeah.
I did. I ate the pizza.
Part of me wants to get whooped up.
I had a Quick Trip pizza.
Lord.
It was good too. Oh man, was it good. Fresh. Oh my goodness. And a Red Bull.
Yeah.
All right.
We should invest in some lime juice.
It'll be all right for now.
Cheers.
Cheers. Uh-huh.
You know, one of these days my liver is literally going to fall out.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Last night at work, I had 8 shots last night.
First of all,
I was lit.
We not supposed to say that.
What? Why not? Oh. Dang. You gotta edit that
That's
out.
definitely gonna be a blooper. That's gonna get fired on his day off.
How you get fired your day off? You gotta be a stupid motherfucker. All right, let's go. Continue on.
What are we doing, Bar2Bar?
So yeah, we're gonna go bar to bar.
Okay, yeah.
We got a few questions, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off by when the song first came on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking to, I don't know if y'all seen the video, but he was talking to some girl and he was like, you looking good, and he's like, thick, look at them hips, and then he's like, God damn. So with that being said,
Yeah, I did watch that.
with that being said, stripper preference, male, woman, whichever. What do y'all like when you see your stripper? What's your preference? So like for me, for instance, I like some meat on the bones. You know what I'm saying? I like a little thick. You know what I mean? So when you walk, that shit move. You know what I'm saying? You know that it must be Jello, cause jam sure hell don't shake like that. You know what I mean?
Is it the shades? What is happening?
What you like? What you like?
When I go to the strip club, I like big booties. But it's weird because I do like when they look more real than fake.
Oh, yes.
But
Yes.
I will say, if I'm drunk enough, I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as it's ass and it's around and it is juicy
and it moves
soft.
and yes, like a fucking pillow. Okay.
Yeah, I like to actually, when I go to strip clubs, I normally am scoping. I mean, I guess everybody does kind of scope out which strippers you would want on you.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
How do you deny strippers from dancing on you?
I'm good. That's it. Shit. Listen.
Really?
I've been to
Just
multiple
cut
strip
dry.
clubs,
I'm good.
and they be like, "You want to dance or you want to buy me a shot?" I'm straight. And they just give me the look.
They probably walk away like, them broke ass.
And,
Niggas,
yo,
ain't
I know
money
exactly. That's
in
probably
here.
exactly what they be saying. But no, I don't want your dust ass. I want the one over there.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I don't say that to them. I'm not rude. I just say, I really say, no, thank you. I am good. But hey, if you get offended by it, then that's your prerogative.
You know what I'm just now realizing? I'm realizing that strippers have to deal with rejection, personally.
Yeah, because
I actually never even thought about that.
You know what?
That's weird because I just brought up the question.
Right. That's actually crazy that you brought that up. That is crazy because I never thought about that either.
But listen, because you know how guys on a normal basis, guys are the ones that are shooting their shot at women, just women in general, not strippers in particular, just women in general.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's interesting that the tables kind of turn. Because when the guys go in there, it's the girls shooting their shot to make money, obviously. But it's the girls shooting their shots.
Exactly, yeah.
So then it's kind of like the tables have turned, in a sense.
No,
I mean, that is part of their job. They need to.
Absolutely.
But then again, they might turn them guys down.
And I've never seen, me personally, I've never seen a woman, or not a woman, a stripper in general, because it could be male or female stripper. But I've never seen. Clubs? No, I don't go to male strip clubs. To make that clear, I'm just saying because there's people out there that might be like, oh, you just no.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
But I've never seen a female stripper turn down money. But
really?
No, I've never seen her turn down money. I've never seen it at all. I've never seen it. But unless I know there's the occasion where the dude might be a weirdo, or he might be on some stalkerish type stuff, and you don't want to deal with that. But I mean,
yeah, I was gonna ask. I kind of wish we had a stripper in the building now, because I kind of want to ask, how do strippers decline dancing? What if a guy has all the money in the world, but he stink?
Do you hold your nose?
You know what I'm saying? Or do you just dance? Do you
hold your nose? Do you hold your breath and you just...
Or never turn facing him?
And just kind of breathe.
Or do you decline?
Slightly?
Or what if he really is a creep? What if he's trying to do too much?
Yeah.
I guess you can decline.
Now, with that being said, I have seen it where, I know at a strip club, some strip clubs, you can't touch the stripper. Some strip clubs, you can.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the climate.
I've never been to the ones you can't. Oh yes, I have. Cheetahs.
Okay. So yeah, some of them you can't touch them at all. All you can do is throw the one at them. But
no,
you can't.
At cheetahs you can't throw the ones.
How do you?
You just have to politely put it in there.
G-string and that's it.
Braziers in
Braziers.
there, yeah.
No,
They're dressing.
that's not a strip club, ladies and gentlemen. That
I mean, it's a gentleman's club.
That's a gentleman's club. That's exactly what I was about to say. That's a gentleman's club. Gentleman's club.
You think it's different?
There is a difference. So there's gentlemen's clubs, gentlemen's club. There's titty bar, and then there's a strip club. And in the famous words of the famous man Juicy J, it ain't a strip club if they ain't showing pussy.
What song he said that in?
He says it all the time.
Oh.
But the song Bands Make Her Dance,
I feel like I've heard it before.
he's definitely said that. It ain't a strip club if they ain't showing pussy.
Oh, that's a good song. Bands to make a dance.
You know what I mean?
Bands to make a
Hey.
Bands to make a dance.
Okay. But yeah. So like, I'm just saying, like, for real, like, you got the gentleman's club where most times they, they might slightly take their bra off, G-string stay on, or bra, but they take their top off, G-string will stay on. They're not really showing nothing. You got the titty bar, which is basically a gentleman's club. All they showing is
I did
titties.
not know there was such a thing as a titty bar.
There's a such thing as just a titty bar. Sometimes most titty bars just do wet t-shirt contests and things of that nature, and it's just straight titties.
Nice.
Then you got a strip club where they are taking everything off. Now there are some strip clubs that still don't allow you to touch them at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
You could throw the ones, or you could just set it on the stage.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I know that.
And then you got the ones, you know what I'm saying, that have to let you have the private dances, and I wonder what goes on in the private rooms.
You never been to a private room?
I have been to a private room before.
So why you say you?
I mean,
you know what happened.
My private room, I'm a gentleman.
When's the last time you were in a private room? Don't get yourself in trouble now.
I ain't gonna get myself in trouble. I haven't been to a strip club in a very long time, to be honest with you. Last time I went to a strip club was when I was in Hawaii. I was out there. Oh, we had a ball for my homeboy birthday.
Last night.
Man, when I tell you, I kept on going back to the ATM, I was just finally like, fuck it. I just
Okay.
pulled out a bunch of money and said, let's go.
Last strip club I went to was KOD's like a month ago. It was my first time at KOD's.
Okay.
My favorite strip club is Blue Flame. I just hate the way they serve their drinks or the cups they serve their drinks in. It's really just take shots. There's no point.
I got a fun fact for y'all, but I'm going to say that fun fact for later. So.
Yeah, let's get back to the outline.
Yeah.
What are your points in?
So, I got a few questions I'm going to ask you. I'm going to answer these questions as well.
Yeah. You don't have to always look at the camera either.
Huh?
So you don't have to always look at the
I
camera.
mean, I'm looking a little back. You know what I'm saying? Just give them a little eye contact. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing now? Look at you. But, let's see. What was it? Have you ever been in love with a stripper?
No.
Never? You never been in love with a stripper?
No, I don't go. One, I don't go often enough. And two, no.
It's not about going off to another. It's not, okay, maybe not. I'm not talking about in love. I'm not talking about like, oh, damn, I want to marry you right now. I'm not talking about like, when you walked in and you seen one and you instantly knew that was the one that you wanted to spend your bread on that night.
Well, it's never my bread. It's always the niggas' bread.
Well,
but
you know what I mean.
Because I don't go to strip clubs without men at all. Ladies, let me know if that's the thing y'all do. I don't go to strip clubs unless there's men there because I'm not throwing my one.
Yeah, make sure y'all comment below and let us know if y'all like going to strip clubs.
And when they give me ones, I always pocket at least $40.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I be taking y'all money strippers.
If I was a woman and I was in that same predicament and a dude was giving me money, I'm taking at least half.
Are you really?
If I'm a woman, a woman, I'm taking half. I'm putting if he giving 300, 150 going in my pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It depends how.
If I'm a woman, as a man, I got my own money. I'm throwing it all.
It depends how drunk I am. Sometimes I throw it all. It's not very likely.
It's automatic. You know what you can pay for with $150?
But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Actually, when I went to KOD's, there was a girl in orange, and she was across the room. Cause I mean, I wasn't seeing strippers that I really wanted at that time. But then later on, a few drinks in a hookah refill later, I definitely saw this girl. She was brown skinned. She was across the room, and yeah, she had orange on. It was a 2-piece orange on, and then she took off the top at one point. But I was like, wow, she just looks so good. Actually, there was a waitress there who looked really, really good.
And you thought she should have been the one up there.
And the guy I was with, like, called her. I was like, no, she's not a strip. Like, don't do that. I kind of feel like that's disrespecting her. Like, asking her to dance. I feel like that's kind of, like, she's not here for that.
She's here to wait on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And it's crazy because Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are waitresses who don't care, or are not probably waiting to be able to, maybe strip, maybe they want to. So they might not be offended by it, but I don't like to play that game.
Yeah. And
I kind of got irritated with him for telling her to come over there. I was like, no, I don't want you to dance. I just want you to know you are gorgeous.
Okay,
she was like really the prettiest one in there.
Respectful.
So yeah, I have been infatuated.
You have been infatuated
with strippers before.
Man, I can tell you right now, my ass.
When is the last time you fell in love, Will, with the stripper?
Oh man,
or infatuation. That's what we mean by love.
We'll say fell in lust.
Okay, yeah.
Fell in
I'm
lust.
in lust with a stripper.
Yeah, so, dang, it's been a while, cause I didn't really go to strip clubs like that. But when I first started going to strip clubs that's when I was introduced to it, and that's when I was like, oh my goodness. I had never seen anything like it. Of course, you see porn. Like, okay, yeah, that's on TV or your phone or whatever the case may be. But you don't. This person is right there in front of you. Mm-hmm. They're naked in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How old are you?
You can reach and touch. You know what I'm saying? I was 26, 25 going on 26. 25 going on 26.
What strip club was it?
It was a strip club. It wasn't here in Atlanta. It was actually in North Carolina. South Carolina. No, North Carolina. That's the fun fact that I was gonna say for y'all later on. But since she asked that question, I've only been to one strip club in Atlanta.
I thought you were gonna say none.
I've only been to one, and I don't even call this a strip club. I think this is considered a titty bar. Pink Pony.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, you know it is. It's off Beaufort Highway.
And it's the pink lady in the.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a pony?
I don't know what the thing looked like. I just know I went there. That's the only one I've been to. I've never been.
It was giving Caucasian. Is it Caucasian?
It definitely is majority Caucasian. It has some.
Who dragged you in there? I keep cutting you off. I can't.
No,
I'm so
straight. No, it was one of my friends. I was with a friend of mine. He was black, but we met some of our other friends who were white there, and it was cool. I had a great time. Don't get me wrong, and it was awesome. But, however, it was not, like I said, it wasn't a real like strip club in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have what I look for when I think of strip club. My first time ever going to a strip club ever, I was 21. I was in Jacksonville, Florida. Duval, stand up. And it's crazy because that was the first time I had pulled out some ones, and I was in there, and I was just like, wow, I love this place. And it was one of them hood strip clubs too. Like,
I think those are the better ones.
Hood. And this girl was in there. She came up to me and she was like, hey, you want to dance? I was like, I ain't know what to do. Like, I ain't know what to do. I just pulled out my money and was like this. Just held it up to her, like.
Oh my god!
And then she started dancing. She started dancing on me, and it just went from there. And I was just like, "This is," and that was the only girl I was with the whole night at that club. The only girl.
You really did fall in love. You're supposed to
fall
experience
in lust.
More than one.
I fell in lust. I know I was young. I did not know what I was doing. I did not know the etiquette, strip club etiquette, if there is such a thing.
There's definitely strip club etiquette.
So please let me know, what is your classification of strip club etiquette? Talk to me.
I think you're supposed to be respectful.
Of course, I mean, yeah, definitely respectful. They're still. First off, they're still human beings. I mean, you gotta respect them.
Smile.
Yes.
I don't know, just be inviting and warm. I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the etiquette, but I mean, we work in nightlife, so it's probably just it's basically the same.
I think it's just as demanding, like customer-wise, it's just as demanding as it is where we work at, and it's just the same. However, like you said, we just still got to respect the women or men as human beings. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They're still human beings at the end of the day. They're just doing what they got to do to make their money. That's it.
Just popping pussy, though.
Pop that pussy, baby. Pop that. Let's see. Next question. what's the most you ever spent on one stripper? And I know you don't really spend your money, or not don't really, you didn't spend your own money, but what's the most you ever threw on one stripper?
I have no idea. I don't keep count. And then I be drunk.
Oh. Well.
Because I have to be drunk in any club, not even just a strip club. If I go to a club, being sober is not an option. It's a different...
Some type of drink.
Yeah, because it's a whole different type of...
feeling and vibe. Yeah,
the frequency is fucked up when because you're like, what the fuck? Where am I? Why? This is a zoo. Not saying that strip clubs are. I'm talking about any club.
Yeah, it is.
In my mind when I'm sober and everyone going crazy and having fun.
Right.
And it's not judgmental. It's just kind of like, I don't want to be here. I'm not on that same frequency.
Right, of course.
I drink.
Yeah.
Or if I'm just having a good day. I don't necessarily... No, I do have to drink. I'm not going to hold you. I got to drink. I was going to try to make it seem... Not make it seem, but I was going to see if there was a part of me that could just be sober, but nah, it's not happening. And what's hookah without liquor?
Hookah, still.
It's not the same.
Well, for me, as far as how much I've spent, there's two separate occasions where I've spent over $500 on a stripper. The first time I did it, she basically sold me like a dream, saying, you know, hey, we gonna kick it outside of here, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I was gullible. I was young. Don't judge me.
Was it the first time?
No, it wasn't the first time.
Oh, shoot.
It was another time. The first time, my homeboys got me up out of there. It was like, all right, it's time to go. And the crazy thing is, the first time, I didn't spend that much money the first time. The first time, I only gave the girl like $30. It was just
Don't do Jacksonville like that. They ain't that.
No. I'm not doing Jacksonville like that. I'm just saying it was my first time in a strip club, so I didn't know strip club.
And you were with her the whole night, just $30.
Well, it was. I say the whole night, but
what you threw quarters?
Hold on. I say the whole night, but really, like the whole night was really like 30 minutes because that was my whole time in the strip club. That will say that.
So she got $1 per.
She got $1 per minute. And for me, it was worth every dollar every minute. For her, probably wasn't. And then the crazy thing is, I didn't do the whole drop it on her like that. You know what I'm saying? How you sprinkle it on her, she twerking in front of you.
You just kind of handed it to her?
I had it all still together. I handed it to her and I walked off. I'm telling you, bro, I was
Wait, no,
young.
how did you walk off if you were with her for 30 minutes? Oh, like at the end?
At the end.
So what she was, she was just dancing.
She was just dancing in front of me and she was twerking on me. And then like I had a couple of ones that I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I kind of took it and rubbed up against her butt and, you know, and her titty and everything. But like, and then it fell to the floor. But afterward, she was, I know she had to be pissed. I am sorry. I don't even know if you're watching this video.
She's not.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. And to any stripper out there that takes offense to that, I am sorry. Okay? I was young.
I'm taking offense to it. And I'm not 21. Even a stripper.
I was 21.
I don't care if it's 30 minutes.
I was 21.
Okay.
Listen. All right, now hear me out for the next one.
Yeah.
That was the first time.
The one that sold you the dream.
So the one that sold me the dream, you know, hey, we're going to do this, blah, 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 so on and so forth. I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Went to the private room, told my son, yeah, blah, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? I got you, you know, I'm going to give you a good dance in private room. First off, private room is expensive for no reason. It's just stupid.
No, it is for a reason.
That one, well, with her at that one was stupid. It was that was a waste of time. I could have got the same thing out in public. Like I didn't need no private room for what she did. She didn't do nothing extracurricular.
So how'd she sell you this dream?
She was telling me like get the private dance, so then I could do a little bit more and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And I was like, I bet I get a private. She was, you know what I'm saying, grinding on me and everything, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna get the private room. I'm thinking it's about to be on and popping. I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about, you know, like a really good dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it was the same thing that I could have got out there in front of everybody else. Waste of money. And I went. Okay, I literally went. That one. So that one was literally $500 on the dot. Cause I threw like $250. $250 out while I was out there when she was on stage and so on and so forth, and then the other $250, you know, private room type shit.
Wait, but you said the private room was expensive.
The private room was expensive because for each song, for each song is how much you pay for private room.
Oh,
so the
so
private
you
room
paid
was
for the private room separate. What you
separate.
threw was separate from what you
and
paid
then
for the private room.
so the private room you get a private dance at that place. You get a private. You ask for the private room and you pay for the private room. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also threw money on her while I was in the private room as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I paid for the private room,
Mm-hmm.
and then while we was in the private room, I was still dropping ones on her while we was in the private room.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's like cool, and it was not worth it at all. Now the second time that I spent over, this was the second time I spent like $700.
Mm-hmm.
And this was not her selling me a dream or anybody selling me a dream. It was my homeboy's birthday. And one of the strippers that was on stage, this is while I was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
One of the strippers that was on stage, she was the baddest one that was in there. And the thickest one, they didn't have, at the strip club that we went to, they didn't really have that many, of the thick type that I be looking for. She was the thickest one. I tell you right now, I took like $250 in one, maybe like $300 in one. And I just threw it up and it hit the ceiling, and then it hit it, and then it just like once it hit, it smacked the ceiling, and then it just shattered, and it just rained. I was
Thought
like,
she was the man.
right, I swear to God, I thought I was on some shit in there, and then I just kept going, and she was just going in, and it wasn't specifically that she was twerking on me. She was just on stage getting it, and she was giving a good vibe, and me and my homies was right there, and like I said, it was my homeboy birthday. He had about $600 or $700, and we both threw me, him, and everybody else that was there. They had about 6, 7, all of it, and we just threw it. We were just going in.
That sounds like a good
See,
time.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I made up for it as I learned strip club etiquette growing up and going to strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? More often. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I don't go that often. Actually, I used to not like strip clubs.
Really?
I didn't like it the way it made me feel.
How did it make you feel?
Like I was naked.
Oh, you didn't want to be naked?
No, I'm not a stripper.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Just one.
I'm also not a nudist.
Oh.
So.
You be walking around in your muumuu at home, huh?
No, I could be naked at home, but
She walks around in a muumuu.
I mean, I would prefer a muumuu.
Oh my gosh, she's such a whole
I mean, it's not a muumuu like the muumuus are. I mean, my parents are Caribbean, so like my mama's muumuu, but like big T-shirt. That's my form of muumuu. A big ass
okay.
T-shirt.
So the newer muumuus,
and that'll be it. So I'm not a nudist. So when I would go, I would feel, I don't know, like I was the one that was naked. But I don't know. It was weird. I don't know.
It just didn't feel right to you.
Yeah, it just didn't. But as I got older, I've learned to appreciate the art of it.
Okay.
So
It's definitely an art to it. I tell you right now, watching some of the videos that I've seen, because some of this stuff I've never seen in person. Some of the girls that would literally drop from the top of these poles, literally stop and hang in the middle. They would slide down fast, stop, hang in the middle, and then keep going down too. Like that shit's crazy.
They were kind of having a lot of fun with it.
And they look like they be having a good time up there.
Tricks,
Like
yeah.
for real. I think it's pretty dope. And then like I've heard that y'all like women that do pole dancing classes. I've heard that it's a workout to do those things too. Like, have you ever done pole dancing classes?
No, I mean I've been invited to them, but I've never gone. I'm not really into it.
I heard it's a good workout. I mean, I don't know. I heard it was a really good workout, a core workout.
I think I have a fear of climbing rope. Like, in PE, having to climb rope. So having to climb anything that is like anywhere close to a rope makes me anxious.
Okay.
So I think that's why I've never been into it.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I actually forgot. I'm pretty sure I knew at one point, but I 1,000% forgot Mike Jones was on this song.
Oh yeah, you did.
So when I'm watching the video, I'm like, oh, Mike Jones is in it, and he's doing a cameo. I thought he was just doing like he was just in the video. Then he started rapping. I was like, he's on this song.
Yeah, she's every man's dream.
But you got to think about it. I've been working nightlife. If I hear this song, it's because a DJ is playing it, right? DJs don't play all the songs.
Yeah, you might not. You won't even make it to Mike Jones' part, unfortunately, when you
Speaking of that, a side note, I digress, but isn't Uzi Vert on Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Didn't know that for the longest.
Where has she been?
Because
have you never not listened to the whole song?
No, because
in your car?
No, I would only listen to it when I'm at work or
That man said,
in somebody's club.
Yeah. She back to the bone. Like, what? Dang.
I don't know anything about his verse.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
So, I mean, that was a side
Now
note.
she want to fuck on my crew. No?
Can we get to the bars of Mike Jones really quick? Because when I was watching the video, and when I was watching the video, I remember him saying some shit, and I was like, what the hell? So, hold on. I'm going to read the whole thing because he got a short verse.
Okay.
So it's, she's every man's dream. She's God's gift to earth. Women, they love him too. That's why. Are you rapping?
I was rapping. I ain't gonna cap to you. Go ahead.
Women, they love him too. That's what you call a woman's worth. That one, I don't. Women, they love him too. That's what you call a woman's worth.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That went over my head.
And I remember him saying it, and
I could be slow. Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Yeah,
that
we
means.
both could be slow at that one. That one doesn't connect the dots for me. But anyways, see, I love all the strippers because they show me love. They know I never pay. It's free whenever I hit the club. That was the one.
Now that right there,
like,
I yes. Go ahead.
Are these strippers really letting niggas like? Cause he says right before that, all the strippers. No. He loves all the strippers because they show him love. What stripper is showing you love when you never pay?
When you're not throwing any ones.
Maybe, hold on. They know I never pay. It's free whenever I hit the club. Maybe he never pays to get in.
But, okay, obviously, some strip clubs don't even make you pay to get in. Some of them don't. Some of them you have
a strip club where it's free to get in.
Oh, I've been to quite a few. Well, in Hawaii, that is. Hawaii, there's a few that you don't have to pay.
I don't think that exists in Georgia.
Definitely don't exist in Atlanta. Definitely don't. Some places there's a 1 drink minimum. You have to buy a drink to get in. Some places they like that. The one I went to in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval, shout out, was definitely like that. You had to buy a drink to get in. That's the only way you could get in if you buy a drink. You didn't have to pay. That was your way to get in. But he gets in for free. I mean, obviously he at that, especially at that time, it's Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? He was really, really popular at that time. So he got it for free. He get in. They probably paid him to come in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that's how they do it now. They and that's how they've been doing it. So they pay the rappers to come in. They give them some money to go ahead and let them throw that money on the strippers.
Oh yeah, I guess. I'm sure they don't have to pay to get. Was Mike Jones that big? Or they were like. Yeah.
Mike Jones was that big. Mike Jones who? Mike Jones.
Name another Mike Jones song.
Was it Tipping on 4-4?
You asking me?
No, I'm saying Tipping on 4-4. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but I know still Tipping on 4-4.
Was Mike Jones a song? Who Mike Jones? Was that?
I don't know. I didn't listen to Mike Jones like that. I only listened to what came on the radio. I listened to. It was a few people.
Why do we know that phrase? What song is that?
Mike
from?
Jones.
That who Mike Jones?
That was like one of his ad libs. I'm assuming.
I could have sworn it was a whole song.
It might have been a whole song. I don't know.
What's another feature?
Another feature.
Why did I recognize his face when I saw him in the video?
He had a song. He had a song I think with Bow Wow. I can't think of any other song Mike Jones was on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just know. I know. I remember. I know everybody. If you listen to Mike Jones before, you should know his phone number. 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low. Come on now, you gotta know the Mike Jones. I know. Hey, I know y'all know the Mike Jones phone number.
But what song was that from? That's from the Mike Jones who.
It might have been from the Mike Jones who. I don't. As I was saying, that could be it. I just don't remember because I haven't listened.
Song that was from.
I haven't listened to Mike Jones in so long. The first time I listened to Mike Jones in such a long time was "I'm in Love with a Stripper."
I wonder if, as an artist, would that frustrate me?
I mean, that's a good question.
Like, to know that you put out bodies of music, people know your name.
Yeah.
Because you made that your slogan. Mm-hmm. So, but, I mean, I recognized his face. That's a good thing. I mean, yeah. But I cannot name one Mike Jones record.
Like I said, it's the Tipping on 4-4. That's the only one I know.
Well, shout out Mike Jones. Maybe one day he'll come on the show and shut us up.
Yeah, I pray. I pray he does.
You pray he does? You really want him on the show?
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all. He's still a legend out there in Texas.
That's where he's from?
I believe it's Texas.
What's the area code to the phone number?
281.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Listen, she asked a question. She don't know, y'all. All right, so
wait, hold on. Can I just finish this?
Ahead,
okay,
my bad.
so Yeah. Okay. So but I can't even lie. The girls out here so fly. She sliding up and down a pole got me mesmerized. Mike Jones don't ever trick, but goddamn she thick. This is
I
why
can't lie.
I
I
think,
must admit.
yes, I'm in love with a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, but he says Mike Jones don't ever trick, but goddamn she thick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that goes back to I never pay.
I definitely agree with
He
you on
says
that
he
one.
doesn't trick.
I agree with you based off the verse.
Wait, does trick mean? I know what it means, but does it mean that he doesn't throw money at them? Is that a part of tricking?
I'm assuming that's what he meant, but then again, we could be wrong.
So white. Is that a part of tricking?
Oh my gosh, is that what he meant? Is that what he meant?
Maybe I need to listen to that. Let me take another shot. But continue.
Yeah, I don't know where she's going with this one, but I know I could use some more liquor.
Stop making fun of me.
Hey, all right, so we got
No, wait. Do you want to do 86? Oh no.
Let's take this shot.
Cool. Cheers, guys.
Just so you know, whenever we take a shot, you should be taking one with us. And if you didn't know, now you know.
And if you're not operating any heavy machinery.
Yes, please don't be doing nothing crazy while you drinking liquor with us. All right, because we not taking any type of blame. You can't sue us. Okay. All right, we don't have any type of sorry.
What's your 86 for today? In case you guys don't know aren't familiar with the term 86, that's basically in nightlife or in hospitality.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Hospitality?
Restaurant business, hospitality.
Restaurant
definitely.
business. 86 basically refers to eliminating an item off of the menu. So if you're out of broccoli, a message will go out that says 86 broccoli.
All right.
So this is our segment 86, where it's kind of like a would you rather, right?
Yep, exactly. So, would you rather date a stripper or date a porn star? Dun dun dun.
Male or female? I'm not.
So would you? Okay.
I'm not into women.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're not into women, so you would have to date a male stripper, male
But
porn star.
I'm not gonna hold you. I would rather date. If it's a stripper or a porn star, I would rather date a woman.
The plot thickens.
I'm not into male strippers. I don't like the way they move.
You don't like that? It's not your cup of tea? You know what?
I'm going to get flack for this, but it's too feminine for me.
You know what? And it's nothing against male strippers at all whatsoever. But I actually can't say I don't have no problem with male strippers because I don't watch male strippers. But I've heard from a lot of women say that they don't enjoy it. They don't. It's not their cup of tea. It's not what they like. It's not what they prefer.
It's too aggressive. It's too in your face. They're gyrating, and I don't know. I like niggas that are laid back and cool.
A lot of women don't want that.
And
Y'all rather go watch a female stripper with your nigga type shit. You know
and
what
I don't mind a guy that can like actually dance. Like not
but
dance.
You're talking about you're talking about the the jig and whatever dance that might come out with the latest song or TikTok blah 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 type thing. But that's what you don't mind. But what you do mind is the whole Magic Mike type thing.
They're coming out with another movie.
What?
Yeah, I watched the trailer the other day.
They're coming out with another one?
It's called Magic Mike: The Last Dance.
Oh my god! How many of them are there?
I think this is the third.
You've seen the other two?
I've seen the first one.
You ain't see the second one?
No, but the first one was like low budget. I'm pretty sure Channing Tatum wasn't Channing Tatum. And they will offer him money. The nigga looked good, so he did the movie. I'm sure he never expected it to be what it was. It's weird because it's one of those movies. It's kind of like a Soul Plane, where it's like.
Please explain.
Because Soul Plane was so trash that it was good.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I'm trying to figure out where the dots are connecting.
Anyway.
Where the dots connecting.
Soul Plane was so trash that it was actually good.
Soul Train.
But it was
Soul Train. Soul Plane was so damn funny, man.
Yeah, but it was kind of
I
It
mean,
was
but
pretty
but
trash,
it,
though.
it did. I understand where you're coming from. I
But it
understand.
was good though.
It was definitely
It was
good.
weird
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
It's the same thing with Magic Mike. It was like so trash that it kind of works.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
It's one of those movies that's weird. Like the line is so thin, it could really be. It's just both of them. It's trash and good.
I understand.
That's how I feel about the first one. I don't even really remember the first one that much. I'm pretty sure if I watch it again, it'll feel like I'm watching a whole new movie, and I just remember clips almost like I watched the trailer.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, that was so long ago.
Okay.
But I didn't watch the second one. I don't know if there's a third one. This one might be the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's Chocolate City. That was the black version of.
As you can see,
That was
I'm
straight
just
to
like,
TV
what?
or straight to
Didn't know
DVD
nothing
back
about
then.
that one. No more about that. Only
And that was
only
with the black
strip
cast.
club or stripper movie that I recognize and that I will only recognize is Players Club.
Oh, that's such a great one.
Yeah.
See, now that's a classic.
Classic.
That's a classic. I want to go. Okay, I'm gonna watch that
Now
again
you
tonight.
gotta watch it. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Hey, y'all gotta watch it too. Y'all
I'm
might as
gonna
well
watch
watch
it
it. You might as well. And I know
Before I
there's
sleep.
somebody on here that's watching us right now that has not seen the movie Players Club. Go watch it. Go watch it. I'm
Okay, so
telling you
which
right
one
now.
would I 86? Okay, so if I had to choose male, I think I would just go with the
She would go with the porn star, y'all.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the porn star. A male porn star.
Just saying, I know it.
If I had to choose female, because I actually would prefer females
Female,
in
right.
both situations, even though I'm not into them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just can like stomach it more.
Right.
Stripper for sure.
Stripper. Okay.
Yeah, stripper for sure.
Now, what if she was a straight? Obviously, what if she only did female on female pornography, not no male and female pornography? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I prefer stripper.
Still stripper, regardless. Okay.
Well, maybe I would choose a porn star.
She might teach you something.
No, actually, I would pick a stripper.
Still stripper?
I would pick a stripper, and we would be in an open relationship.
Ah.
It
Okay.
wouldn't be monogamous.
Okay.
And I would be with niggas.
She would still get her fix in.
Yeah, I would be with niggas.
For me, it would definitely be a stripper. Definitely.
You know, I know a porn star. I told you.
Oh
who I
yeah,
know.
you told me. Yeah, you told me.
I'm
Which
cool
is
with one.
absolutely crazy. It blew my mind that she told me.
I dated a guy in 2019, a little bit of 2019, and I noticed that he was liking a lot of her. Not watching. I can't see her stories. So liking a lot of her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I had asked him. I was like, "Hey, do you know who that is?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, she's a porn star." I was like, "Yeah, I know her. That's one of my, not necessarily friend, but like, I know her.
Yeah.
She used to come to a few of the spots I used to work at, and she's super cool, sweetheart, super sweet.
They're human beings.
She was
too.
really cool with another friend of mine, so that's why I would always be around her, run into her.
That's crazy.
So yeah, and he was like, "You know her?" I was like, "Yeah."
He was
was
probably
like,
happy.
"Yo,
He was
this
probably
is
happy.
weird. This is
And
weird.
then
This is weird."
Hey, I'm telling you, thinking as a nigga right now, the first thing in his mind is, can you get her to go? That's his first thing. That's first thing.
Well, it was long distance. He was in DC.
It's
so.
long distance. Yeah, I'm just saying, as a man, and we all niggas, we all know if you find out that your significant other knows a porn star that you've been watching or wanted, or you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the first thing in your mind is, can we talk about it? Can we?
Would you do that
What's up?
if your girl knew a stripper?
What?
Or not a stripper, a porn star?
What I do? What?
Asked to be involved?
Ask if
Like
if
have a
I knew
threesome
if
with
I
her?
knew that my significant other was into that type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
then hell yeah, I'll ask. If I knew that she was into that type of, if she was into threesomes and so on and so forth, then yes. But if I know for a fact that threesomes
How do
is
you
not her
propose
thing,
that idea? How would you ask your significant other if they're into it? Like, how do you bring
That's
it up?
that's one of the first, like, when you first start dating somebody, that's like one of the first few questions. Like when you know
But
how
how do
when
you
you
do
first
it, though?
started dating somebody and y'all start asking each other questions,
different questions.
and then like it eventually, not at first, but it eventually goes to sexual questions, sexual preferences, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had a threesome? Would you ever have a threesome? That's it.
Yeah, it's easier to ask those questions in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because later on, if you don't ask those questions up front, later on, it seems like
You're cheating. Like you
fantasizing
fantasizing about somebody else or so on and so forth.
Either party can take advantage to it.
Definitely can. Definitely can. So that's why you ask that question early, and then if they just straight up say nope, I'm not into it, won't do it, then you just okay, cool. I'll just ask them. That's what you just play it off. I'll just ask them. In all actuality, some guys might be like, shit, damn, I was really hoping you was.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I have. Multiple.
Why you seem like you guilty?
I'm not guilty. I'm just saying I have.
Multiple. You sneak that one in there.
Yeah. You slide devil. You.
I've never had a threesome.
Really?
I'm into it. You know what I used to tell? No, you know what I used to tell guys that I was dating? I would tell them that I would only do it if we were out of the country. I never wanted to do it in Atlanta. Atlanta is very small, mixy.
What if not in Atlanta? Not in Atlanta. What if you're in a different city? Not city.
No.
The city is too simple. It's different state. No. Like y'all all the way out in California. Or what if y'all go to Hawaii?
No. Let me tell you why. Because people from Atlanta are not from Atlanta.
That is also true.
The majority of the population here is not from Atlanta. A lot of them are from all of these different places.
Everywhere.
And you'll be surprised how small Atlanta is. That makes it feel like the world is even smaller. I mean, the country is even smaller. Yeah. You know? So I kind of feel like if I'm somewhere in Honduras or somewhere in
Brazil.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Costa.
Africa,
Look. Check me out.
Egypt, somewhere.
Check me out. What about like Costa Rica? Or you know what I'm saying? But those places they're not a part of the U.S., but everybody from the U.S. goes there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they go there. But
everybody vacations there. So what you do that and is
no, because I want to have the threesome with the natives.
Oh,
there.
The native. Okay. Not anybody that you meet at the resort.
No.
Okay.
No, that's very specific too, because we do be going to the resort.
Everybody at the resort. Everybody drunk at the resort. Everybody, especially you got the all inclusive. And everything going on, and y'all just everybody down there drinking, and then before you know it,
it would have to be a native.
Somebody that actually lives there.
Barely speak English.
It sounds like you try to take advantage of.
No, it's just I want to. For me, it's more security that you don't know,
and you ain't gonna be coming for
that be at,
and you ain't gonna be
Blue
coming
Flame
for
every other day,
and they ain't gonna go back and so on and so forth. I get that.
And I don't know a JoJo if there is a JoJo at Blue Flame, but I was just throwing out a name.
That's funny. What if there really is a JoJo?
Right. Imagine. Yeah, so I would. Yeah, I told you my answer, right?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah,
that was a long-winded. I mean, but hey, it's conversation.
No. Great conversation.
Do you have a 86er? I mean, not 86. Straight up or chaser?
I don't have a straight up or chaser. It was hard because in my straight up or chaser, the straight up or chaser would have been name a time where such and such and blah blah blah, but all that was answered in the question.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. But I do have I have a small backstory just for y'all that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The backstory behind T-Pain's song "I'm in Love with a Stripper." So that song was not actually about him being in love with a stripper. It was about one of his friends that they took to a strip club, and he was trying to blow his money on this one chick, and they had to get his ass up out of there because he would have paid the rent, everything, utilities, all of it.
I want him on the show.
Who?
I want us to revisit this episode, and I want that friend on the show.
Why you want that friend?
Because I want to know. I want to elaborate more. Like
what went through his mind?
What were you going through?
Hey, we could
to feel like this. She is it. Not to saying that strippers can't be it, but it's just not a typical thing that's done.
Yeah.
So I would want him on the show so we can really get into pick his brain for that.
Hey, that is something that definitely can happen. And then so as far as going further along with the backstory, the song was just they were playing with it in the studio. Wasn't even supposed to come out. They were just having fun, and then boom, the studio said that, hey, we like the song. We want you to put it out, and then look what happened.
You want to know what I'm thinking? I just thought about this.
What
if while the friend was in the club, getting what's the word I'm looking for? Swindled.
Getting sold a dream.
Right, by the stripper. What if I'm Sprung was playing by T-Pain? Because it fits.
That's crazy. T-Pain got so many hits, bro. So many hits. You could even.
But what if that song was playing?
'Cause you got me.
How'd you get me?
Got me doing things I never do.
Exactly. What if that's a hoax? What if T-Pain actually just made it up so he can dodge people clowning him for falling in love with a stripper? Because the jokes came at him.
No, I think that T-Pain.
Because listen to I'm Sprung.
I believe T-Pain. I'm on T-Pain. T-Pain, I'm on your side, bro.
I don't know, T-Pain. It's giving you were sprung. How'd she get you?
I mean, that could also go with the song Bartender. Aha!
I think it's T-Pain. Actually, there is no friend. There is no friend. I think it's T-Pain.
We gonna have to revisit this.
It's too many songs we have to
get T-Pain on the show, and we have to revisit this.
And I'm gonna tell him too. I think it's you.
We have to revisit this.
I don't think it was a friend.
I would love to have T-Pain on the show. T-Pain, if you watching this, we would love. Ooh, she looking for me. And at the bar with her, all right. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that song about a bartender or is it about going to the...
No, it's about a bartender.
I have to...
You got to re-listen to it, revisit.
Yeah.
What?
Well, more of the story, I think it's T-Pain.
We'll see. Hey, but I think that you think that we all think that today's episode was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty...
It went by fast.
Yeah, it did.
It's literally already been an hour.
Yeah, I know.
It's 5:06.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Great timing. We did good on time. I think the last time we kind of ran over.
We did.
But we'll get better and better.
Yeah. As time goes by, we'll be more
all right,
efficient.
so it's time to tip. It's time to tip.
See how we got this new segment out, right?
Yep. What's it
called?
called?
What we do at the end of the show where it's called Put the Tip In.
Tell me how it feels. Put the tip in and see how it feels.
See how it feels.
we should get another prop with the sticker on it.
We gotta get the prop. We gotta get a tip jar so we can put our tips in and then tell how it feels. So please go ahead, further explain
so it's basically like moral of the story. Basically, it's a tip. What's a tip? What's a good tip that you would have in dealing with falling in love with a stripper?
So my thing is, first off, don't fall in love with a stripper. Okay, let me tell you something. Look at me.
My tip is don't
take these
fall
shades
in
off.
love.
Look at me. They don't want you. They want your money.
But you don't know that.
They don't want you. They want your money. Understand that.
You don't know that.
Understand that.
You know what would be really good? Ooh, we should do the next time we bring up this topic in any other stripping song or strip club adjacent song, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should bring a couple that successfully fell in love.
At
a stripper,
female,
or even
or
a
female,
and then
female, whatever the case may be.
And we should have them on the show.
Oh man,
that would be fire.
Awesome. Maybe they can have them explain how it went.
I wonder how. So if I was about to say, I wonder how we would find them. If you in fact know someone, or you are the person who fell in love with a stripper and have a thriving relationship with them. Or maybe if they broke up, maybe it could be one of the two. Yeah. I would want a thriving relationship.
Yeah, man, because we want to know, especially if you're still in the industry.
Oh yeah.
How does it work?
How does it work?
I don't know if I could do it. But
so reach out to us.
Please, yeah.
Definitely comment below. Reach out to us.
Definitely.
What's your? What's my tip? Yours is.
So mine is don't fall in love with a stripper.
Yeah.
All right. Look, they. I'm not gonna say all of them. Most of them just really legitimately just want your money. They're selling you a dream. They want the money, and after you run out of money, they're moving on along. It is a business. Remember that. All right. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right. What about you? What type of tip are you sliding in?
I think a tip. know. I mean, I do agree with you, but I will say I think a tip for me would be get drunk as fuck at the strip club because it's funner that way.
She made a new word for y'all. Funner.
I mean, honestly, side note, when I go to the strip club, I love getting drunk and then having the girls dance on the guy.
Are you like watching?
Especially if I'm going to have sex with the guy later.
I
need that woman, that stripper, to dance on him. It's something about it. Like, it's a little bit of jealousy, but it's fun.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's
not
that,
even really jealousy.
No, it's not. I know exactly. I get what you mean. I
don't know. It's just, it turns me on. So if I definitely, but also I don't like strippers dancing on me. So you more so go for the guy anyways. What do you mean?
When you go for yourself. But if they want to do a dance, you will pay for the guy to get the dance or whatever.
No, I'm not paying, but
not out of it's not coming out your pocket. We know it's his money. I'm just saying.
No, yeah. For like, if I go to strip club with a guy and it's like a date or whatever, like, I always tell them, don't feel like you can't get a lap. Like, literally, you're the only one getting a lap dance. I don't want them to touch me.
Yeah, but don't touch.
And it has nothing to do with, I just don't like it. I don't know. I get awkward. I don't know really what to do with my hands. I feel like I've slapped the ass enough, like, after a few slaps. You don't know what jiggles.
to do. You sit there like.
I was like, do I keep doing this? Like, do I keep... Y'all.
You slap.
I sound like a prude on this episode.
You caress. You. That's another story.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but it's not. I'm not used to doing stuff like that. I'm a woman and I'm into men, so I'm never caressing a man's ass.
Yes, that is not right.
But I will say, when I was 25 and I went to the strip club in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, for Black Bike Week, ghetto as fuck. I'll never forget. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I've heard of Black Bike Week. Myrtle Beach, I got family up there.
I went to a strip club. That wasn't my first strip club, but that was my first strip club in a minute. And my first strip club was actually in New York. So it's interesting. Both of our first strip club experiences. Yeah. But what was I saying?
What happened at Black Week up there?
Yeah. We went to the strip club.
Myrtle Beach.
And it kind of sucked because after a certain time, they don't
serve alcohol?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that was so frustrating because I was coming down from my Ciroc. I used to drink Ciroc. I don't anymore.
Ew, vodka. I mean, nothing wrong with Ciroc, though. Ciroc is always a good thing. Just don't drink vodka anymore, personally.
I've switched over to tequila. But, I was coming down from my Ciroc Peach High. And but I will say, it was a girl on me, and she was, dancing. This was my first dance. Was when I turned 25, and her ass was so soft, and I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, I get the fascination now. Like, it was perfectly round,
she gets it,
plump, and it was real, and it was nice, and it was so soft.
This is definitely way before the BBL movement.
Yeah, for sure. This was what, 2015. Yeah.
Way before the BBL movement. Again, we don't have no problem with BBLs. It's just saying that this.
Yeah, I mean, you were just more likely to run into a real ass.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing wrong with it. Hey.
I mean, they still had BBLs, but it wasn't
as likely. It wasn't as huge, and it wasn't as likely. Not as likely at all whatsoever.
But anyways, that was my first time experience.
Wow.
But yeah, I digress. My tip is just have fun, get drunk.
I concur with that one. Definitely have fun, get drunk. You know what I'm saying? But just try not to fall in love. That's all I'm saying. Or shall I say fall in lust.
You can fall in love.
I know you want to hit. You know what I'm saying? But
you think guys really want to hit, like, smash strippers?
Do they?
You think that?
Comment below.
I'm not saying that they're not desirable, but
I'm
kind of feel like
you right now, if a stripper was to pull up and in one of these niggas' faces and be like, hit, you can hit, they gonna hit.
I keep forgetting I look at sex kind of different. That's another song.
That's another
story. Not totally different, but kind of different. Because sex is not the first thing on my mind when I meet somebody. Unless it's been a minute and I'm trying to smash.
There are women out there that are like that.
But
there are women out there that they got one goal in mind, just like niggas got one goal in mind.
Yeah, but shout out. I just kind of feel like guys will smash anything with a heartbeat.
definitely disagree. All right, y'all gonna stop playing us like we just bad, because we're not. We have standards.
I think guys will smash anything with a heartbeat and a vagina.
And she's gonna stop talking about my homies like
Sometimes they don't even need a vagina.
Whoa. Okay. And as we continue, we're gonna close on that note.
Are you being homophobe?
No, I'm not homophobe. I'm not homophobe at all.
I just wanted to stir the pot
I love
so that it can come at you in the comments.
I love the alphabet community. Nothing wrong.
The alphabet community?
That's what I call them. I love them.
Oh my God.
LBGT.
Sounds like it's time for another shot. You know when you slur words.
Yeah, I did.
You gotta take another shot.
For real.
And we gotta end this
Hey,
show.
but no, real talk.
We gotta get out of here.
Shout out to the strippers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love, support. Shout out to the LGBTQ.
Is that the order?
Yeah.
LGBT?
Yeah.
LBGT.
No, it's not LBC. She don't even know the order.
What does it matter? I'm including the G and the B.
You're wrong. Anyway, shout out to everybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? We wish
Shout out
nothing
all the
but love.
strippers. Shout out T-Pain. I'm ready for you to come on the
T-Pain,
show.
definitely
Because I don't
need that.
I wanted the friend, but I don't believe the friend is alive. I'm not alive. Oh my God.
Not
Meaning
real.
like they're not real. Doesn't exist. But on that note, thanks so much for watching, guys.
We'll see y'all next time, all right?
Next episode. Cheers.